When did you start smoking dope? When did you start smoking marijuana?
When?
Yeah. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. Okay. You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. Wow. You got me with your logic on that one.
Alright guys, today we've got Judge Oakley going head to head with a cocky stoner kid who seems to think he's the main character in his own courtroom drama. This guy looks completely lost in life, acting like the laws simply don't apply to him, and Judge Oakley is about to give him the rudest awakening he's ever had. Let's dive into this situation and see how it all plays out. And while you're watching, let me know in the comments if you think this kid is actually going to listen to Judge Oakley, or if he's just going to walk out of the courtroom and roll another blunt. Let's get into it and see what happens.
Come on up, Mr. Vick. Mr. Vick, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney?
No.
Where's your attorney then? Who's your attorney?
I don't have one.
Then you're doing it without one, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it without one, or you want to talk to one of ours?
I'll do it without one.
Okay. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. All right. All right. I've got a ticket here, and the prosecutor says you're going to plead responsible to double parking, and we're going to dismiss a misdemeanor charge of reckless. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the way you want to resolve this today?
Yeah, miss.
Okay. How old are you?
Let me see.
All right. I understand you're almost done with school.
Yes, sir.
Then what's your plan?
I've been trying to get a job ever since I was 7. And then
Stop right there. Stop right there. Where have you been trying to get a job?
I'm trying to get a job at the service yard at Holiday Inn at the apartments.
Okay. Why do I have a ROA for a double parking? We've already got a double ROA for it? Oh,
So everything.
it's confusing. No, it's not the way I'm used to saying it. I thought we had 2 tickets going. Okay. All right. Where else have you looked?
I looked at the day shop in Logo,
Okay.
and I also looked at Walmart and Buffalo Wild Wings.
And nobody's hiring you?
Well, Walmart, I don't know, but I can't get a response from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm trying to go to the holidays.
Okay. Okay. All right. You got a driver's license? Yeah, transportation is going to be an issue then. All right. So what's your long-term plan? Done with high school, then what?
I'm trying to be an engineer.
So you're going to school somewhere.
Hopefully that's.
Where and when?
Well, I graduate this year, and maybe I hope to go to college. Maybe by the time I'm 19.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Nothing really.
Then why aren't you going to college now? As soon as you graduate?
I'm trying to finish school right now.
No, as soon as you graduate.
As soon as I graduate.
Yeah. Why aren't you planning on being in school somewhere in the fall?
I mean, I really didn't think about that, but
When did you start smoking dope?
I can tell you right now this dude looks like he's been smoking since the day he was born, like the doctor probably cut the umbilical cord and he hit a blunt right after. It really doesn't take a genius to notice it. His eyes are half closed, he's moving at about 2 frames per second, and he's got that classic "I have no clue where I am" expression on his face. This guy clearly comes off like a stoner who doesn't seem to have a care in the world except for the Zaza. And look, being laid back is one thing, but walking into a courtroom looking like you just took a gravity bong rip is a whole different level. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if he was high right now. Let me know what you guys think, because I genuinely feel like he might be.
When did you start smoking marijuana?
when?
Yeah.
2 years ago,
Okay. How often you hit it?
that often,
What's that mean?
like barely.
What's that mean? Give me a frequency, brother. Once a month, once a week.
See,
Okay. All right. So on this file, you're not working now, so I'm not going to give you money. I'm not going to charge you fines and costs. I'm going to charge you community service hours. But I also have to give you a little lecture. Dude, I've been doing this a long time. right? I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years if you don't do something drastic. Okay, you are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. All right. If you're talking about going to school when you're 19, I can guarantee when you're 21, you'll still be talking about going back to school. Guaranteed. I mean, I would bet $100 of mine against one of yours that by then you could come back and we'd still have this conversation about your planning on it. Okay. If you were my nephew, I would put you in a car. I would drive you over to Canton on Ford Road. I would walk you into the recruiting office where you can talk to the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Air Force. They're all in one building. And I would have you go door to door to door and find out what they could offer you if you sign up. Because that's what you need to do. You need to completely shake up your life to make something happen. Have you ever considered it? And I know you don't want to cut your hair, but it'll grow back. Have you ever considered it? Why not? Why? Because that's a valid reason. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one. Listen to me. How are you going to pay for engineering school?
Okay, well, if I get a job, I can pay for it. You know?
No, you can't. You can't pay for an engineering degree working at Walmart. You can't. If you join the military, they'll send you to college. You know, every one of the branches of our armed forces have engineers. There are Army engineers, there are Navy engineers. That's a plan, dude. You don't have a plan.
Okay, well, the officer that got fired, well, I did have a plan, but the officer that got fired, he should be the one getting something.
Officer got you fired.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you working?
The USC,
Okay, and how did you mean a cop?
yeah.
How did the cop get you fired?
He was a member at the USC, and when it happened, I guess he got here to reach the
You mean when this happened? Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll give you that. Okay. How's that change what we're talking? We're not talking about this case now. We're talking about your life. How's the cop getting you fired determine whether or not you can afford to go to engineering school?
because I would have had a job to pay for.
The BYC isn't going to pay for 4 years of college, dude. What were you making? $15 an hour?
I mean, I was making about 14,000 a year, so I mean,
That ain't even going to cover tuition.
This dude seriously just said he only makes about $14,000 a year and that he was planning to go to college if he hadn't been fired from his small job, and honestly I'm not really buying that explanation. That's kind of like saying you were totally on track to become a doctor but then lost your job at McDonald's, so everything fell apart. At the same time, I do feel a bit bad for the kid because, if we're being real, it kind of seems like he might not have had a strong male role model around to show him how to handle situations like this. Judges usually aren't known for being sympathetic, but Judge Oakley actually seems like he cares, and you can hear it in the way he's speaking to him. I really hope the judge manages to set him straight here, although I'm not sure it will work. The kid seems pretty set in his ways, and if I'm being honest, I'm not convinced he'll actually end up going to college. Even if he does, it feels like there's a good chance he might drop out, because he doesn't seem to respond well to authority figures, whether that's teachers, officers, or even judges.
okay, well, I'm also adopted, so, the state will pay for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you again. 30 hours community service, have it done by February 1st. Goodbye.
Honestly, I don't think that kid is going to change anything. He'll probably go home and light up the first thing like nothing even happened, and that's the sad part. There are so many young guys out there who seem completely lost, no direction, no discipline, just drifting through life and making bad decisions like the one we saw here. When there isn't a strong male role model around, situations like this can happen because no one is there to teach them how to take responsibility, make smarter choices, or even carry themselves with a little self-respect. Instead, they end up treating the courtroom like it's some kind of joke, as if the judge is just going to give them a friendly nod and let them walk away. But that's not how the law works, and the judge was right to point that out. It wouldn't be surprising if he ends up seeing this guy again in the future, because the attitude makes it seem like he just doesn't care. But that's just my perspective. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should we feel bad for him, or is he simply setting himself up for failure? Share your thoughts below, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I post every day, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Take care everyone.